There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take that pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you negócio com mano recentemente subo.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the UConn Huskies going up against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Time expires and we're going to overtime.
All right, y'all, bring it in, bring it in. Hey, come on, come on, come on. Down the
and so here's UConn.
You know, in the first half, this was a back-and-forth game, but MP had to pull his team together and come back from a double-digit deficit in the second half.
And you wonder how much energy they had to spend just to stay alive.
MP with the bucket.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
The Bulldogs trailed. Booker outside. Pass to Levens. Now Crawford. To the middle. Here's Booker. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Hey, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this hard.
And before this overtime period, we saw MP pump his team up in the huddle.
And you can see the team respond to him. It would be a great upset if they can pull this off.
2 minutes.
Booker outside. Back to Levens. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. That's on Scott.
Absolutely great game here in the first round. Many had this 13 seed led by MP on the verge of an upset.
And for MP and his team, they were on the verge of not even making the tournament.
They were clearly the epitome and definition of a bubble team. But as you can see, they were a team nobody wanted to face in the first round.
Torres, right side. And Torres with the slam.
Hey, when a guy like Torres hits an important shot, you know it feeds his confidence going forward.
Pass to Webb. Shoots over Jamison. The Huskies with another miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Crawford. Tries again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul.
It's going to be on Webb.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here's MP. And again, UConn no good. Gonzaga leading. Here's Levens. And a miss there on the triple. MP outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And they had a foul to give. You want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation. Free throws don't get much bigger than that, but he made it look easy to put them in front.
Time called here. The Bulldogs decide to talk it over. And so here's Gonzaga. They trail by 1. Levens no good. So it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
To the right side. Back to MP. And he's going to get whistled for the foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
Yeah, I don't know what his thinking was there. Just out of touch with the game situation.
That's good, going 1 for 2 from the line. And that will put them up by 2.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Time called here. The Bulldogs decide to talk it over. Tries from 10. Good! A huge shot to tie it on.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Well, you know, he loves proving people wrong, which is just what a mismatch like that gives him the chance to do.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And it's the Huskies with the ball. MP outside. To the inside. Yep, that one's good. And you look at MP's leadership over the course of this year, you can see the growth within his demeanor.
You know, every time we see him, he's looked more and more comfortable as a leader. It suits him well, and I think he's been a major part of this team's success because of his growth.
Third team foul. Shooting for Gonzaga, Ken Booker. At the line.
And he makes them both. Now here's MP. Goes up on the baseline. No good off the back of the rim. The Bulldogs on offense. And stolen by MP. Let's go from three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Booker. Jamison. And once again off the mark by Gonzaga.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get low. Like that.
And FE gets it to go. And here are the Bulldogs. Trailing by 5. Knocked away. And stolen by MP. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. On free throw coming his way.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
The Huskies making a switch here. And so here's Gonzaga. Poked loose. And stolen by MP. With the step back. And he hits the jump shot.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, backbreaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their defense.
Gonzaga calls timeout. Pass to Levens. And MP with the block. And he gets it back. Yes, that goes. And so here's UConn. MP outside. Fires the three. And the Huskies another three.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Levens no good. And so here's UConn. They lead by 11, their largest margin of the game. MP left side. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's Levens. Huskies with the rebound.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
Here's MP. Chuck up two there.
2 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
Here's Levens. And the UConn Huskies will move on.
Gonzaga Bulldogs.
You know, they were put to the test here in the first round with a grueling overtime win. But as they say, hey, it's about surviving and advancing at this stage. And they did just enough to get to round 2.
And the star of this win has to be MP. The sophomore stepped up in a big way when things mattered most. And what a huge presence in overtime.
And that does it for opening round coverage. I'm Boris Hunt. For my partners, Clark Kellogg and
That team outperformed expectations for another 3 rounds.
Wow, I mean, what a finish.
Anna, what's up? What's up?
So,
When you're going up against somebody as skilled as that, it's not.
I mean, they're still calling this a group project, and I'm the...
Hey, let's go. What's up, man? You better be balling tonight.
hello, everybody. I'm Forrest Hunt, and this is the College Championship Tournament. Here, along with my partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, we're thrilled to bring you this semifinal action tonight. And tonight we've got the Villanova Wildcats playing against the UConn Huskies.
And for MP and this team, a return to the semifinals. Came up short a year ago, but they are certainly a different team this time around.
Pass to MP. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now? You know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
Now here's Watson. Pass to Charles to the inside. Fisher with the bucket. And as you said, MP and the crew make their second straight semifinals. And they've learned from their previous trip for sure.
Didn't lose many kids over the past year, and the team has played with more maturity. You see it in their approach and execution.
Outside Charles. Fisher. Pass to Justice. Fisher covered by MP. Outside Charles. Back to Fisher. Huskies with the rebound.
And for MP and their defense, you know they'll be keyed in on stopping right. That's easier said than done.
Now here's MP. 5 points in the game.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Blackman. Fisher. No good with the triple. And Wright, the dominant scorer in college hoops. It's an almost impossible task to slow him down, guys.
I think a lot of it when you're defending Wright is just trying to make him work to get his shot. You got to communicate well and then be ready to switch when you can. But even then, once Wright gets going, he's hard to stop.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Poked away and stolen by MP.
2 points.
Now Charles. Outside, Watson. Pass to Fisher. It's tipped. And here's MP. He has 7. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. It's on Blackman.
And for MP and actually the rest of the team too, we've seen marked improvement from them over the year.
And they started playing their best ball right before the tournament. Took a bit to gel, but they've come together nicely.
And for MP and this team, you guys, they come in as the 3 seed. A nice run through their region so far.
And we knew they'd be a dangerous 3 seed. A lot of people thought they deserved to be the 2 in that region, but it doesn't matter now here in the semifinals.
And over the years, you guys, UConn has had incredible talent.
You start with Ray Allen, the former 3-point record holder. Rip Hamilton, all-star NBA champ. Current guys like Kemba, Andre Drummond as well.
MP with it. He's got 8. Lets the 3 fly. Up and in for basket number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is not. Never going to be an easy night for you.
Fires the 3. And it's Justice with the rebound. Villanova trailing. Here's Wright. And he banks in the layup.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
You guys, it's hard to believe, but UConn's first national semifinal wasn't until 1999.
And that started an unreal run for the Huskies, winning 4 national titles from 99 to 2014, solidifying themselves amongst the elite.
Here's MP. 11 points in the game. To the paint. 6 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Now here's Charles. Outside, Watson. Off target with the 3. And so here's UConn. MP outside. Puts up a 3. MP can't get that one to fall. Right, outside. There's the triple. But he stays with it. Pass to Charles. Back to right. On the wing, Watson. Right, outside. Fires for 3. The shot's good. Watson making the play.
Heads up play by Watson that time. Whipping the pass to the open teammate. Smart play.
Here's Humphreys. MP. It's MP on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And when you talk UConn basketball, you start with their women's team, the standard in their sport. Growing the men's team's success as well, it's incredible.
Now here's Watson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And the Huskies call time here. And talking about Connecticut, are they the #1 hoop school in the country?
Into the lineup for UConn. Substitution for the Wildcats.
Outside Charles. Inside. Law. That's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Murray. MP. The turnaround jumper. They get it back. Murray. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming. That one on Justice. Well, guys, we all know about the passion of Philadelphia sports fans. And Villanova basketball is really a big part of that.
Yes, and Villanova is a great place for a young player to go. You get a feel for big-time basketball right away when you play for Nova. And, of course, Villanova is one of the Big 5 programs in Philadelphia. There might not be a better college basketball city in the country.
Outside for Watson. Justice. He's covered by Thompson. Pass the Law from outside the arc. That one is off. And the Huskies going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's MP. He drains the turnaround J.
Number 00.
Here's Villanova. They trail by 3. Outside, Watson. Pass to Charles. Takes the 3. Huskies with the rebound. Now MP. 15 points in the game. Out to Thompson. Back to MP. Let's go from 3. Second chance shot. The shot by Thompson, no good. With 1 on the clock. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Huskies up by 3. And I got to ask, what do you think about MP's performance halfway through?
Well, I like the way he contributed on the glass, not content to spectate.
Yeah, you know, he got in there and got his hands dirty, helped out his big men. And when you're gang rebounding like that, the team is much more consistent closing out stops. Between 2015 and 18, Villanova won more than 30 games every year. That's a big-time accomplishment, and one reason that I'm not surprised to see them back here again.
Now here's Blackman. The three is up. The shot, no good. MP left side. That shot is in just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15. And what is it, you guys, about Villanova that's given them this long-lasting success?
They recruit as well as any school in the country. If there's a star player anywhere in the Northeast, Villanova will be knocking on his door.
Now here's Justice. Pass to Fisher. Outside, Watson. Back to Fisher. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Charles. Here's Blackman. Webb covering. And it's Blackman missing. And here's MP. 17 points in the game. Now Webb. Thompson covered by Watson. And here's MP for 3. And again, UConn with the triple.
And how about the instincts Thompson possesses? Outstanding at just sensing when his teammates are open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's good, and it's MP with the assist.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Pass to Fisher. They can't stop the run with that one. MP left side. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you watch MP now versus his freshman year. You can see how he's matured as a player, much more aware of game situations.
Time called here. The Wildcats will talk it over. And when talking about MP's growth, he's stepped into and relished the leadership role.
And, you know, not every kid in college can handle the mantle of being a leader. MP showed early on that he was comfortable being a leader. This team has overachieved with him guiding the way.
Pass to Justice. Outside Charles. Justice. Back to Charles. It's right on the wing. Blackman. Webb covering. Outside Charles. Watson with it. It's right on the wing. Over MP. And the Wildcats miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Now here's MP. Bangs on the trifecta.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
Back to Charles. Pass to Watson. Right side, Blackman. Outside Charles. Right, guarded by Scott. Back to right. Charles. And again, no good by Villanova. MP outside. Pass to Porter. Now here's Scott. MP outside. Chuck up 2 there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Villanova calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on them in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Jeffrey Thompson, Chris Lowe, Leon Smith. Substitution for Villanova.
Pass to Justice. Jones, guarded by Macy. Jones outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Thompson grabs the board. And so here's UConn. MP outside from deep. And again, UConn with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Jones. Tipped away. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
It's MP on the wing to the middle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count the basket, and he'll shoot one more.
Into the lineup for UConn. Substitution for the Wildcats.
And here are the Wildcats now. Pass the Law. Martin. And there's the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Here's Scott. MP outside. Now Webb. Blackman defending. Back to MP. The Huskies with another miss. So it's the Wildcats now. Here's Law. Excellent D there from Scott. MP with it. Now Watson defending. And here's MP for three. Offensive rebound. Here's Law. Guarded by Scott. It's Fisher on the wing. Pass to Law. Watson. Here's Law. Now Justice. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Law. Guarded by Scott. Fisher. The second chance effort. They get the rebound. Whoa! Look at that. You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Pass to Webb. MP. Trying to get back on track. Drains the three-pointer.
I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Up top, Watson. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Fisher. And here's Justice. The tray. And that'll be Villanova's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wildcat. And the UConn Huskies will move on.
A convincing performance. I mean, wow. In total control from the tip.
And what a big moment it has to be for MP. The junior has meant everything for this school and now has them one win away from a collegiate championship.
That's it for us tonight. For myself, Boris Hunt, and our crew of Greg
I have to say, it was very impressive that you were still able to go out and play at that level.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, leadership isn't just about what you say. That's really the tiniest part of it. People need to see what you're willing to do and not do, Hannah. And they would definitely base their decisions off that, seeing your choice that you make.
Or the ones you don't make.
Exactly. Exactly. You can't ask guys to do something that you're not willing to do And
Hey, thanks for joining me again, MP.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course, it's a pleasure. By the way, Mila really wanted to be here for this one, but I know it was a challenge, trying to make the schedule align, but next time.
We tried. We definitely tried. I mean, I was able to get a few tidbits from her on the phone at least, so it was nice to get some of her perspectives as we finish up the story.
The last chapter, it's been fun reliving some of those moments with you.
It's been surprisingly enlightening series of
I
interviews
know,
for
I know.
me. So the only thing is I don't have an ending.
Everything worked out, and everyone lived happily ever after.
I mean, I guess we're done here, but seriously.
Right. Okay. Okay, well, college basketball, my leadership journey, my relationship with Mila, it all pretty much ends in the same spot.
Championship game.
Exactly.
So how were you feeling going into that game?
How do I feel? I mean, in that moment, I felt almost every emotion. I was excited, I was nervous, I was proud, my stomach was going crazy. I was going through it. But we were facing a hot team of 38-0. And we were the underdogs, of course. But after the last few years, we were so used to being in that position. So we were comfortable, In those spots, you focus on what you can control. Not letting the moment get too big and playing that good team ball that you've always played. I mean, just remembering what you accomplished, how you did it, and how you can do it again.
Okay, so can you walk me through that game?
Sure. But the story starts the day before the game. I was meeting my soon-to-be agent, Ricky.
So that's what you're going to get from me. A hustler that's willing to put your needs in front of his own. And I'm telling you now, I have never had a single client that was unhappy with my representation.
Okay, all right. How many clients you got?
Well, just one. But look.
Thanks for asking. It's been fun, a lot of work, but...
Welcome, everyone, to the College Basketball Championship game presented by 2K Sports. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. We're delighted to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the North Carolina Tar Heels going up against the UConn Huskies. And for Agnew, Brown, and Parham, they're on the verge of greatness. Sitting at 38-0 on the season, they're looking great.
Yeah, but that won't mean a thing if they can't finish the job. A win here would be the crown jewel in their season.
Greg, that's a lot of pressure to put on one game.
2 points.
But the talent they have is unquestionable. They want nothing more than to cap off this great run.
MP outside. Unloads. Rebounded by Riley.
And you've got to think it's going to be about defense for MP and his crew. And that's what has led them to this point.
Played great D against Deion Wright in the semis. And it's been a strength of this team all year long. But it won't be easy against a three-headed monster like this.
They grab their own miss. Here's MP. Drops one in from the wing.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Pass to Barry. Here's Richards. The three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. MP up top. And there's another one for the Huskies.
Number 00.
Here's Mayo. Pass to Barry. Sharp. Inside. Here's Richards. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And with their big three, this team has been #1 in the nation from the get-go. Hard to beat a trio like this, huh, guys?
And the three of them play off of each other so well, Forrest. It's, really hard to gain an edge on them.
Shooting, defense, and playmaking. They do it all. One of the best big threes we've ever seen at the college level. No surprise to see them here in the finals.
And MP and the rest of this roster, they've played their best when it's mattered most, you guys.
Had some scares early in the tournament. Sometimes that happens, but they've been lights out as the field dwindles down. I think it shows you their mental toughness.
Always fun to see perennial contenders like UNC in action.
Some schools just have that distinction, right? I mean, they're always in the conversation and seem to excel under the brightest lights of college ball.
Another chance at a trophy here for UNC after defeat in 2016.
Going home runner-up never feels good, but these Tar Heels think it's their time now, and they want to show the world they're a championship team.
Here's MP. And no good. And it's North Carolina the other way. Here's Barry. Webb covering. Barry can't get it to go. MP outside. Pass to Webb. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And that'll be